I'm Chelsea,
And I'm Jenny.
and this is Death and Gardening.
All right. Well, today I'm going to tell you about a duck pond, a flower delivery, a missing man, and some crazy testimony.
All right, sounds like quite the time.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's sort of topical that it's Mother's Day, and there is a mother
There is at least a mother.
who has some questionable. Yeah. Anyways, we'll get into it.
Okay.
Okay. So, Laurie and Michael Shaver grew up in New York. They were middle school sweethearts.
Oh.
They started dating in like 7th or 8th grade or something like that. Yeah. And they got married, I think it was shortly after high school, after graduation. They moved around and ended up in Claremont, Florida, near Orlando, and lived on a rural property. They had a couple of kids. Michael was a mechanic. He worked for Disney Parks as a monorail technician.
Cool.
Right. He also worked on and flew planes. Like, he was a pilot. He worked for a company that was like racing planes, like a lot. So like not just like a airline pilot. Like, he was like, it was like the fun kind of plane stuff.
Yeah, no, that sounds all right.
Yeah. He was the kind of guy that just did stuff with his hands. Like, he was digging out a duck pond, and it was kind of a family project so they could have ducks on their like 5-acre property. And I was like, I would love that too.
I keep threatening to build a pond on the property.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
It's not.
It's really not.
I mean, technically a little kiddie pool works. So,
Right?
well, and I don't know how many times I've had to say that their marriage was not great, but here we go again.
Tale as old as time.
Yes. Sometime in 2014, things were really not great.
Ooh.
There was a domestic violence incident where Laurie called police saying that she and Michael had a really bad fight. She grabbed a gun and ended up hitting him with it. They had both been drinking. She said at least like 3 drinks each.
3 drinks and you're already... Where are they drinking?
I don't know. And I mean, a lot of people, when you're asked about if you've been drinking, you're going to say a little less than what you have been typically.
Yeah.
So 3 might have been the like...
10.
Yeah, it could have. I mean, I don't know. And they might have... I don't know for sure on that one. But
I will say at least it was grab the gun and hit him with it instead of grab the gun and shoot him with it.
Right. But also like...
If
Don't
you're
grab
already,
a gun.
Yeah. If you're already at the grabbing the gun part, that's
real bad.
That's not good.
If we want to have guns in this country, then like use them responsibly.
Yes.
Yeah. I believe Michael was arrested for this situation and that they separated. I am unclear about a lot of the timeline on this. There is a whole trial to watch on YouTube. There's episodes like 2020 and stuff, but they don't. I'm a very detail oriented person, and I don't have like very specific details for some things.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go with roundabouts. But yeah.
Approximates and
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it was this time that he actually moved into like one of the hangars, like that he had a plane at, and he was living there for a while.
Did they know that? Like the people who...
I kind of feel like that because friends knew that he was staying there.
How does one live in a hangar?
I don't know. Like, I guess.
With a plane.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure I've seen Wild House videos where they turn random things into just... But yeah, with a plane?
Well, I mean, I could see like having an office or something or like a room.
True.
Like, I don't know the setup of this place, but like, I guess if you work for them or volunteer with them, I don't know. It kind of was surprising though, I will say.
At least it worked out for him, I guess.
Yeah. I am also unclear if they like actually moved back in together after this. But eventually they were speaking again. and they went to like a tractor show where they have like all the big engines and tractors and stuff like that. I think with the kids or with friends, something like that. And the friends definitely noted the tension between them, that they were not themselves. So
They
still,
were speaking again. That doesn't mean they were friendly.
yeah. Around this time, Michael told one of his friends that he was quitting his job to save his marriage,
Oh.
which I guess if you're working, I mean,
Oh, so they separated, but they weren't divorced.
yeah,
Yet. Or-
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. The friend said he didn't think much of it when Michael didn't show up for work the next few days. But after 3 days of no call, no show, management's like, what's happening? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on? And the friend reached out to Michael about it, to which Michael replied something like, they'll have to fire me. I'm not coming back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because after 3 days, it was like a typical, like, if you no call, no show for 3 days, you're fired. Like,
Yeah, but also like,
yeah.
why tell your friend that, but not just be like, "Hey, by the way, guys, I have to quit." Mm-hmm. To the management.
Uh-huh. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then at some point, Laurie started getting rid of Michael's stuff. Like, they have tools. I don't know if they were like provided by Disney, like to work on things, but I think it was sort of like they're provided by Disney, but then they become his tools, like his property. So his tools were left at Disney. And I guess a friend at some point was like, I will try to get them back to him. So like he couldn't get in contact with them though. So he ended up just having his tools. Like they just were abandoned, which I don't know about. I feel like it's a thing that tools are very important to people.
Yeah.
So you
and
wouldn't.
those are going to be some like special and pricey tools.
Oh yeah, it's
probably.
going to be like a whole set of everything. Yeah. So those just did not get back to Michael, I guess. There's this guy who is Scott Amatuccio had been friends with Michael since childhood. Like he was the best man in their wedding. And
Okay.
they're very, very good friends. There's pictures of them together as kids, like lifelong friends. He became worried after Michael didn't really contact him for a while, which I guess it kind of sounds like Michael wasn't the most, like, they were probably all friends in person and like hanging out and stuff, but like texting wasn't like, it wasn't a normal thing. So they could go months or weeks or, however long without hearing from him.
Yeah.
But then he found out that they weren't even friends on Facebook anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Right. Lots of people realized that they hadn't heard from him, like they heard from Michael, since about November of 2015. And then Laurie said someone picked him up in a black SUV and took him to Georgia.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Sure. No, Laurie looks totally innocent here.
Yep.
For sure.
Sometime in 2015, while Michael and Laurie were separated, Laurie had started a relationship with a man named Jeremy, spelled Jerame, by the way. Yep.
Jeremy.
Uh-huh. He was married.
Of course.
It seemed like she was pursuing him a little more than he was. And then he ended things because he wanted to work on things with his wife, or possibly because of an event that happened.
So if she's pursuing things a little bit more, yeah, he's already married.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he described it as a friends with benefits situation for a little bit. And yeah.
Got too intense. He's like, yeah, no, I have a wife. I'm going to just.
Right. Well, and then there was this thing that happened in early 2016. Jeremy's wife received messages from Michael Shaver telling her that Laurie and Jeremy were having an affair. Jeremy's wife received flowers with a note that said, and I quote, "Roses are red, violets are blue. My wife is a whore and your husband is too. Sorry about this. Check your Facebook message. We need to talk. Mike."
Love Mike.
So she hadn't read the messages yet on Facebook, hence the flower delivery to be like, hey, this is
Get the
happening.
attention, yeah.
So Jeremy and Laurie's relationship was no more after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was pretty good. I mean, okay. So then later in 2016, she moved on to a man named Travis, who was a youth leader at a church. He liked her because of how she was with her kids, which was important because he wanted kids. He knew that Laurie and Michael had a bad relationship and that he wasn't around anymore. I think he also knew that they weren't divorced and that Michael wasn't like paying child support or anything. And then they did have a commitment ceremony, not a wedding because she wasn't divorced. So,
Oh no, I don't know the like nitty gritties of it, but do you pay child support if you're separated?
if you don't have the custody, typically you're supposed to.
Oh, okay.
I think it's
Because I know divorced, obviously, there's
Yeah.
child support things in custody hearings, but
I mean, I feel like, yeah, you would have to typically go to a hearing to even get like an official child support. But
yeah,
I
because
think,
have you even, obviously you only have specific details, but up until this point, have they even been to court for
no,
anything? Okay, so
no,
they're just like
he's just
civilly separated.
gone. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
he's not a part of this family anymore.
Okay.
So, and I think it's usually one of those situations where, like, I mean, if a guy is going to just abandon his family, you're
Sure.
probably not going to be paying child support. But there are probably some situations where, like, you would just have an arrangement of, like, hey, I'm out, I'm done. I will send you some money, occasionally so that you can take care of our children.
Yeah.
And yeah, but as far as I know, there's no court, no nothing. He just left, which I don't know. After she hit him on the head with a gun, I'm like,
I mean, I would too, to be fair.
yeah,
The next one might be the barrel side of the gun. I don't know.
right.
Anyway, commitment ceremony.
Yes, they had a ceremony under an oak tree on Laurie's property on December 31st of 2016.
Okay.
So New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And they had a child together in like 2017 or 18. So she has 3 kids now.
2 with Mike, 1 with this new churchy guy.
Yep. Yeah. In February of 2018, Michael's friend Scott, the one talked about earlier, requested a welfare check. When they asked the last time Michael was seen, it kind of seemed like he felt bad that he had to say no one had seen him for more than 2 years. But if you're not friends on Facebook, but it looks like there's activity and like there's been communications from him, but like, whatever. But they're like, yeah, we have not actually seen this man for like 2 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That can get into some suspicious situations.
Yeah. There was even, I think at one point, a family member had like reached out to him and like he would say things like, I don't have family, and just things that didn't really seem right, but they definitely got the impression that he wanted to be left alone.
Yeah.
So they were like, all right, he's just doing his thing, I guess, wherever he is.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So after the welfare check was requested, investigators went to Laurie's house and looked around the property. They noted a human-sized depression in some cement by a fire pit.
I see.
They obtained a search warrant and excavated the area and found Michael Shaver's remains.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had 1 gunshot wound in the back of his head.
Yeah, I told you the next time it would be the barrel side.
Yep. So, this fire pit was where Michael was making the duck pond.
Oh, okay.
It seems that Travis and Laurie had filled it in with cement and even etched their initials in the cement by the fire pit.
Ugh.
It gets worse. The fire pit can be seen in the wedding video, and Laurie walks past it going down the aisle. So, investigators believed that he died between November 7th and 10th in 2015.
Yeah, whenever the no visuals but dodgy communication started, it's probably when he was already dead and she was playing the part.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they found out that the communications, the flowers were sent by her.
Which is a wild one.
Yeah, which they could even prove with her bank account, like records. It wasn't sent by Michael. Like, it was her alone. The all of the texts and all of the things that were
Just
sent,
through Michael's phone.
it was like
her.
same IP address that she was using at the time. Like, yeah, they had all of that. And this is where the motherly part comes in that I love so much. So Laurie was arrested in September of 2020. So they were figuring all of this out in 2018. I'm sure they had to build a case and do all the stuff that they have to do. Her story.
Yeah, what did she come up with? I am dying to know.
She claimed that she did not kill Michael. She said that her then 7-year-old daughter did.
Oh, okay.
She said Michael came to the house, they had a bad fight, and their daughter grabbed a gun and believed she shot him. Then Jeremy came in and told Laurie to take the kids, that he would take care of it, and then shot Michael again. And that's all she knew, I think. I didn't finish listening to her testimony or all of the things because I didn't care about her at this point. But
so 2 people shot him. One bullet hole. In the back of the dome.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Also, why did the 7-year-old have a gun?
Oh, it was, I'm sure, just laying
Just
out
out,
somewhere,
probably,
according, yeah. To me, it gets way worse that her daughter actually testified at trial saying that she did it.
Oh.
She was 15 when she testified, saying that she had, in fact, picked up the gun and shot him.
Is that due to Mother Dearest, or is that just due to she was convinced at that point that she did it?
I don't know exactly. Because,
or she, I guess, could have, but...
I mean, yeah.
Children defend their parents often, but...
Right.
Yeah.
It's hard to think that a 7-year-old... I know that there's probably cases of it, but that a 7-year-old would think that the right action would be to take a gun and shoot a person, or even know how to shoot a gun, which there are families that grow up teaching their kids all the things and go shooting and all of the things. I get that. It just doesn't feel super likely to me.
Yeah. As where it does happen, and I've seen cases where people have defended their parents from that or heard that. It's not as common.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Especially at 7. Teenagers have done it for sure, but 7-year-old, that's just so young.
Yeah. Also, with her previous history of hitting with the gun, I would definitely lean more toward Laurie being the culprit.
And trying to blame it on, like...
her child who wouldn't go to jail because
Yes.
it's a 7-year-old at the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then her, a lover that, like... broke up with her, basically. Let's blame it on that guy. He screwed me over. So, like, or he didn't want me. I don't know what. But he also testified at the trial and obviously said none of that is true.
Oh, okay. I was going to say one of them had to say it's not true, especially with there being one bullet hole, unless they're both really great shots in that one spot.
Right. Well, and that's where I think the defense was trying to say, oh, well, the daughter thought, like, she believed that she shot him. And I was like, okay, but if she thought she shot him, then Jeremy comes in and shoots him. So there's the one bullet hole. But, like, how was he disabled enough to not be fighting off Jeremy and, like, either on the ground? Like, yeah, I'm like, that does not.
None of it.
That's not.
Up. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Laurie also took the stand. And to be honest, I ran out of time and I did not listen to her testimony, but I don't know that it really matters because it didn't work. And she was found guilty of 2nd-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison. I don't know about anybody else in this case, like the daughter or the... like Jeremy or her husband. husband, Travis, because he also testified. Yeah. I mean, everybody kind of testified. Oh my gosh. And the funniest part to me, and I can't remember now what she said that drove me nuts, but she and her attorney put out a video asking for support for her and her family, like before the trial. Cause yeah. And I can't, there, she says something like a word wrong and I can't remember what it was, but it just, I was like, oh my gosh.
Please help pay my bills. I murdered my husband and I need to pay my lawyers.
Yeah. Seriously though. And I was like, the audacity. And to not even come up with like a pretty easily disprovable, like, or like they could prove it wrong very easily, like her whole defense and the whole story. And like, I mean, I guess
also
not prove,
even
but
with the messiness of the murder itself, for so many years after, you pretended to be this man.
right. Yeah.
So
Yeah, and she told like different stories to different people about where he was. So like she told, I think the general story was he got picked up in a black SUV and went to Georgia, and then she would tell some people, oh, he's in New York, or oh, he's somewhere else. Or I think she even told Travis's mom that he was the pilot and like away on work or something about jail, that he was in jail. And I was like, okay.
yeah, the weird one that honestly, the second you were like, oh yeah, he told them that they would have to fire me, I was like,
Yeah.
he did.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah.
that's so shitty. Because yeah, that's probably, I'm assuming, the first instance of no, he was already gone at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poor dude. That sucks.
Right. I know. And then to be buried in the pond that you were digging for your family. And
Right.
because it kind of was implied that, like, you know, he was doing it for her. She wanted to have ducks. Like, it's a 5-acre property. I'm like, yeah, I would be the same way. I want ducks. Dig me a pond. Like, you know, and then to use that as like the...
He says the back of the head too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he could have also been working on that when she just decided.
Right.
No. And yeah. Caught
Who
unawares.
knows? Yeah.
She sounds like quite the person.
Yeah. I don't like her.
Blame me on her daughter.
Yeah. That was the wildest part. And I get that people have done that in the past.
Oh, yeah.
And I get that it's a lesser sentence, but it just makes me very angry.
It's one of those instances where I, as obviously a childless adult, am like, not everybody deserves kids.
Right? Yeah.
That's my stance. I'm not sorry about it because that shit's crazy.
Yeah. Right? Because I think it usually goes the other way, where the parents are trying to protect the kids, you know, in that sense. Like how many, you know, mothers, fathers have said, oh, no, it was me. Arrest me. Like, you know, and not putting the blame on them. I mean, I will say if my kid screws up, I'm not going to be probably the one going to jail for them. But, you know, I'm not going to like
throw them under the bus immediately. Yeah.
I'll be like, nah, I know nothing. You're going to have to prove this well beyond a reasonable anything. But like,
yeah. No.
I think kids should also have to own up to their mistakes, but I don't think they should have to own up to their parents' mistakes.
No.
So
that's not their fault.
Right? If you're a shitty parent, you get to, you know, I don't know.
Some people's children.
Yeah.
I keep thinking back to the other case with the crazy wife in the plant and the mom and the dad and
right?
Some people's mothers.
Yeah.
Truly. That's crazy. I do like that Jeremy at least was like, yeah, none of that's true.
Right.
But granted, she also claimed that he shot him too, right? Then yeah, of course she's gonna be like, absolutely not.
Right.
I did no such thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's to blame but me. Obviously.
Right. Yeah. And like, I don't know if she implicated like her husband, Travis, in any way, but like it's funny to me that it was Jeremy that got the blame for that one. That was like, you know, the one that left her. Mm-hmm. So it's like, yeah, It's a pretty easy pattern to recognize there.
You wronged me, therefore, except
Uh-huh.
for the child.
Yeah.
That's the only one who's like, it's just a kid.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's, yeah. She's a special something. How long was her sentence?
Life in prison.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Which I'm pretty sure she's appealing. I don't know. Probably. It only happened like last year or no, 2 years ago.
2020 is when they finally went
When they
to
arrested
court?
her.
Oh, when they
and
arrested
then
her.
I think it was 2024 that they had trial, and they had, I think it was like a.
So this is actually a pretty, I mean, it's new.
Yeah, the trial happened recently. Yeah. The murder happened 10 years ago.
Yeah,
11 years ago. Yeah. So, yeah.
Dang. Well, yeah, no, girly pop, you've only been in it for 2 years. You're gonna I don't even think good behavior is gonna get you out that fast.
No,
No,
because I mean, I don't know if I did not look it up to see if it was life in prison without parole, but I'm gonna go with it. There's a good chance it's without parole because it was second-degree murder. So,
because it's, I forget, it works backwards, right? Like first degree is the worst, or okay, yeah.
First degree is like the premeditated, like you had
planned
every
it, you
option to like not do it, and then second degree I think is like the more sort of like
maybe a reactionary
like crime of passion, or like like you still, there could have been,
you could have not, but you did it.
Yeah,
but there's more like irrational thinking behind it, possibly, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no child support. He's dead.
Right. Yeah.
Obviously.
But it furthers her story, so.
Yeah.
Makes her seem like more of the victim. Oh, he left me and abandoned me, and I don't even get support. Yeah.
When he moved out and she had the house and the kids and the everything else. But yeah, no, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
He sounds like he, aside from obviously heated marital disputes, kind of like a chill dude.
Seems like it, yeah.
Obviously a recluse a bit, but I mean,
I
isn't sometimes.
Yeah, I think about it like me. Like if somebody texts me, like I'll text back most of the time. But like I don't tend to just be the one to reach out, like every once in a while, but then I feel super awkward because I'm like, I don't do this. So, if I can see that. But yeah, also like
the fix-it handyman, plane flying, all that stuff.
Right? He seemed busy.
Yeah.
So
he had hobbies.
Yeah.
Let the man have his hobbies.
Right?
Rest in peace, Michael.
Yeah.
Sucks to suck, Laurie.
Right. I know that's about all I got is
that's where my empathy kind of is for
yeah,
you.
I don't have much for her. I don't have any for her. I think I can safely say that. Like there would need to be some like video evidence to come out to be like that she didn't do it and that her daughter did it for me to actually feel bad for her. It's unbelievable to me.
Yeah, that she escalated it a little far.
Yeah.
That was a tale.
Right.
Also, I do love that you give us these ones with just these testimonies that are so asinine.
I know.
The absolute audacity of some of these people. It's like, you really thought you had something going there, didn't you?
Right? Yeah. I don't know how I find these, but I do love watching trials. So, I mean.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Actually, I might have one possibly now for us. My brain is working. All right. Anyway, a somewhat more short and sweet one, but yeah, it's still.
Yeah. There's plenty of trial to watch on YouTube, and the 2020 episode is pretty good about it too. It shows the wedding video.
Is there a specific case that's called or anything?
Oh, I think it was on YouTube. I think it was the buried in the backyard trial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's all just on Law and Crime. That's where all the But I think that one had that title for it. But
yeah, so you can find it through that.
Yep.
That works. All right. Well.
Yeah.
Unless you have any other fun little details.
I'm sure I forgot a lot, but that's the gist of it.
We will catch you all next week, and I might have one already planned. So until then, happy Mother's Day.
Right.
Don't throw your kids under the bus.
Right.
And
maybe just get divorced if it's real bad. Like,
there you go.
just don't do
just
that.
Don't.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Take care of yourselves and catch you later. Bye.
Bye.